Attitude is a small thing that makes a big difference. How about changing the old negative way of doing things? That is the spirit. I am Akinmayowa, Tella. Join me on Think Fresh on Unilag TV as we explore positive thinking and attitude that can improve the way we do things in our society. Think Fresh, a new way to think. And welcome to this edition of Think Fresh, a new way to think. On Think Fresh, we talk about positive attitudes that can make all the big difference in our society and everyday living. On this episode, I'll be talking about an aspect of corruption in the society. But what is corruption? Why is corruption-free society vital to development and progress? These and many more to come. This is Unilag TV. I am Akinmayowa Tella, and you're watching Think Fresh, a new way to think. Attitude is a small thing that makes a big difference. How about changing the old negative way of doing things? That is the spirit. I am Akinmayowa Tella. Join me on Think Fresh on Unilag TV as we explore positive thinking and attitude that can improve the way we do things in our society. Think Fresh, a new way to think. Welcome back. Corruption is the greatest single bane of our society today. That was the statement of a Nigerian elder statesman. I agree with him. Do you? In simple terms, corruption is when a person does things contrary to what is normal. It becomes necessary to talk about corruption when we see what a society has turned out to be. But today, our focus on corruption is academic related. Let's talk about examination malpractice. Examination malpractice simply means to cheat during examination, tests, and other assessments. Why do many students cheat? They do so to get good grades in school. Since studying is a lot of work for many young people, cheating is always the result of the student's inability to work and study hard. They cheat by all means, and that helps them to pass in illegal ways. Methods of cheating range from using physically visible materials to micromaterials. Such materials are popularly called expo and so on. Cheating includes access to examination questions and answers during and prior to exams, writing answers in body parts, speaking to someone else, and also sneaking on someone else's answer during the examination. Use of phones, calculators were not allowed, and more. Examination malpractice, in a nutshell, is doing things at all, anything at all, that is contrary to the rules of examination. Cheating is harmful. It is corruption. It will eventually groom young people to become unfaithful grown-ups who will manipulate others to make money. They will become dishonest businessmen and politicians. They will become doctors of death at our hospitals and more. While cheating may be seen as a cheap way out, it's merely a way to harbor and breed ugly monsters into married society. To curb malpractices, young people must be taught good virtues and honesty early on in life. They must see good, honest example in the adult world and then naturally follow suit. What therefore can help students reject examination malpractice? The answers will come shortly. You're still watching Think Fresh on Unilag TV, a new way to think. Welcome back. How can students say no to malpractice? Hard work is the key. They will need to work hard at studying. A student may not have all information in mind because we all assimilate at different rates. But a good study habit will surely help a student to do well enough. And of course, academic success is usually based on how often one studies what one already knows. It's about malpractice. A bad thing does not produce a good thing. If you engage in malpractice, you can't be good at what you do or have a reputation of integrity. Again, like eating sugar will not immediately give a person diabetes, possibly taking years. Examination malpractice will eventually make one a hardened criminal. If you have cheated at some stage, you will have no moral fiber to condemn cheaters except you are a hypocrite. And finally, to cheat means that you are fake at what you do. This episode of Think Fresh has said much about corruption and how you as a student can contribute your own positive part. With positive attitude, you will see more ways to stay corruption free. And now, attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference, said Winston Churchill. I agree with that thought. I hope you do too. It's been an amazing time here. Many thanks to you for joining. I am Akinmayowa, Tella. See you next time. Until then, please don't get corrupted. Bye for now.